All right, what's up, y'all? AWB, we're back at it. I'll wait for a couple of people to get in here, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Y'all let me know how the mic sounds. Is everything coming through? Not gonna be on here too long. No. See if anybody drops in here. Can't really see it. Hold on. Pull it up. All right. So we're gonna check out the body cam footage of Long Island Audit dealing with the former Sergeant Fahey, the state trooper Fahey. So let's go ahead and get started.
I would.
Court, you have a right to remain silent. If you talk to any police officer, anything you say can and will be used against you in court. Bond is $75,000 cash surety.
I'm taking this thing all the way to trial.
I would be requesting dismissal, and it's a felony charge. I'd rather have it not plague my client any more than a set of charges already do.
You want a gun, and I'm going to go shoot him right now.
You know the game.
Yep. Has to be like really close.
No. My signature below certifies that I have been advised of my rights listed above.
So hold on. I don't want to speed past this too much.
You have a right to remain silent. If you talk to any police officer, anything you say can and will be used against you in court. Bond is $75,000 cash surety.
I'm taking this thing all the way to trial.
I would be requesting dismissal, and it's a felony charge. I'd rather have it not plague my client any more than a set of charges already do.
You want a gun, and I'm going to go shoot him right now.
You know the game.
Yep.
So this was the no trespassing sign that people say that was found in Fahey's yard. This private property sign. Look where it's at. Look where it was found on camera. And then they saying, Sean, that's the one who put it there. Like,
Has to be like really close.
No. My signature below certifies that I have been advised of my rights listed above.
It's $75,000 cash only, Ron?
Yes.
That's insane.
I'm just letting you know. That's coming from the top.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the footage from inside the courtroom during my latest court appearance, where the felony voyeurism charge was dismissed, as well as the body camera footage from the day of my arrest. Let's get into it.
Morning, Your Honor. Stephen Seeger for Mr. Reyes. Just for the record, my appearance is still reflected in the companion matter, Mr. Glover. So I just wanted to, so I didn't forget that. But when he comes up, I'll make it apparent.
And there's a camera request.
I don't know anything about a camera request. I don't have an objection to a camera.
Judge, in this matter, this, as you know, is first appearance after being transferred out from the judicial district because of a conflict down there. I did have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Seeger this morning with the preliminary discussions of some stuff. One of the things I want to address on the record is the idea that in reviewing the case, the state is going to enter a nollie today and has no objection to the dismissal request, which I believe is coming, as to the voyeurism count, and the state will continue to proceed on a criminal trespass and breach of peace.
Right. The allegations noted, Council, yours to be heard.
Yes, Your Honor, I would be requesting dismissal. I don't think there's an objection to that under the facts and circumstances of this case. It's a felony charge, and I'd rather have it not plague my client any more than the set of charges already do, Judge. So I'm asking for dismissal on that basis.
All right, the charge is dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. We've agreed upon 10/3 of 2025.
10-3?
10/3, I thought you was.
No, 11-3, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, 11/3. Apologize. That makes more sense.
11-3, that's correct, John.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. So we'll see you.
We're out front here in front of the courthouse. The Sean Paul Reyes matter just ended. What's your take, and what was the charge? It was actually dismissed.
The charge that was dismissed was the controlling felony, the voyeurism charge, the highest charge, if you will, of the three that Sean Paul faces. And we're very happy that we were placed in the position to ask to have that matter dismissed. The state was willing to nolly the case. If the case is nollied, it still sort of hangs around for 13 months, and it travels with a person who's accused of a crime. So under the facts and circumstances of this case and our position that really the facts don't support the voyeurism charge anyways, it was obvious that we needed to make a motion to dismiss, and it was fielded by the court immediately and immediately granted. So of course that's a step in the right direction, a step forward, and we're glad that it happened.
Yeah, there seemed to be zero fundamental facts to support voyeurism. It was really a joke.
Yeah, I didn't. My position has been that the charge was not viable from the outset. But as I say, sometimes justice works in a way where you get a prosecutor who takes a look at things and does the right thing. And I think the first step, offering the nollie, was warranted, even from his position. And the dismissal is just an automatic reaction because of the facts and circumstances of this case, and it was granted. So, like I say, that's a victory for the first step, anyways.
So basically, the state's saying we're not going to prosecute this. So what's coming up now on November 3rd?
On November 3rd, the case will just travel along its normal course. There'll be some discussions back and forth between myself and the prosecutor's office. We'll be doing some research. At this point, we're considering filing a motion to dismiss. We haven't decided when we would do that, but it may be appropriate to file such a motion, given the prosecutor's stand on the remaining charges still existing. And so we'll play it by ear. I think that in the near future, though, that's what you're going to see. It's clear to me that there are First Amendment issues that abound in this case, and I make no bones about it. We're here to make sure that all of Sean Paul Reyes' rights are vindicated, the full panoply of the civil rights, and nobody should be upset about that. I mean, the Constitution is here for a reason, and I don't think anybody that's in the judicial system on the right side of things would disagree with that.
Huge thanks to Justice Serve TV for their video coverage of my court hearings. If you would like to see the exclusive interview I did with their channel, I will leave a link to that video in the description below.
911, what time's your emergency? Hey, it's Brian Fahey. I'm a Connecticut State Trooper. Yes. And I got somebody trespassing on my property. I live on Pendleton Farm Lane. No. What's the address? What's the address? Get out of my way. I have a gun, and I'm going to go shoot him right now. Get out of my way. I have a gun, and I'm going to go shoot him right now. Roger, I have Trooper Fahey back on it. First Amendment honor. Apparently that hunter is threatened to kill him. On this go.
Lock him up. I locked him. Lock him up. He's in my face. Who's in my face?
All right, so this is the first of many times the Groton Police Department censored the body camera footage audio so that we the people cannot hear what former State Police Sergeant Brian Fahey said or what was said to him. The lack of transparency is absolutely disgusting. It's just more evidence of their cover-up.
I know firsthand that they do this with their body cam footage. They'll mute it or cancel certain parts out, and I know that because I have footage just like that. On my page, if you go and you look for the body cam footage of, I don't remember if it was Tampa. It was in Tampa, but just look up the body cam footage and you'll see.
As I'm leaving his property, as Yes, you too. Hey, let's see the best. Thank God for shit.
For the record, I never received this officer's body camera footage, and she was the one mainly dealing with Brian Fahey and his wife. I wonder why I never got it.
You good?
Yeah. Thank you.
Go ahead. HQ, we are 39.
Advisor from the troop, they've had run-ins with that audit company prior to bring no body cam use.
All right. He's saying that, well, I got this from Sarge. He knows all the info. So he's saying that he asked him to leave and they wouldn't. He's obviously not sitting down saying they asked him to leave, but he started kept asking questions. I was he's leaving, but he's back and forth on the story. Romansky. What came back? Did Sean Reyes come back with any 20s or anything like that? Okay, what about Brian Fahey? Have you ran him yet? All right, can you run? I'll get you a date of birth right now if you can just start working on that. Thank you. I'll give you a... Yep, go ahead. Yeah, all of our cameras are on. Yes, yeah, we're getting through that right now. I will get his date of birth for you just to make sure we can verify there's no restraining orders or anything like that. All right, thank you, sir. All right, bye. You have his dog. You're just gonna they want to make sure there's no 20s. You said there's not. We obviously, you know the game.
Yep.
167, I got mine's got I'm all set.
Roger.
167.
Good.
Look at that. So
167.
this is a sign that they say Sean put it, he ducked the sign off over here. They're saying that he did that. Get out of here. That doesn't even make sense.
Good.
Yeah, for Brian Fahey, NJC 215 on all negative subject valid license.
Right. So there's a I haven't asked him about it, but there is a no trespass sign. However, it was not up. So he may have thought it was up and didn't know it was not up. But he told me that there was a no trespass sign, but it is on the ground. It was in the bushes. I just pulled it out and put it on the ground. It's right behind the private road. However, it was not visible. So I don't know if he thought it was visible at the time or what the case is. I'm going to go ask him. Okay. Sounds like he didn't know, but let me just go confirm. Okay.
That'd be great. Obviously, you're recording right now, so I understand you probably don't want to pull up and show up. What we can do is we can send you a link for our Axon camera system.
All the same last name, Fahey. First Kimberly Commons, 83069. And then Kylie Fahey,
61003.
Do you have his firearm?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Stevens.
Jenna's getting a statement right now. At the very least, it's a trespass statement. I don't know how far she's going to. I figure she's going to get the whole thing. Did we get a dog for him?
I believe so.
For his firearm? No, do we want to return it? Because Chris has it.
Oh, yeah. We don't need to.
He said that there obviously there's the no trespassing sign. It was in the woods when I picked it up. Yes, but he doesn't know it. He says he knows it was up in the past. So.
Yeah, it's just tough to
to say whether or not that was. Oh, could
Has to be like 2.
no. So it was about about a foot into the woods. It was not. Yeah. Are you gonna go pictures all the way down? All right. So I'll go with you and tell you. Well, then turn around for me.
Do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You didn't even do anything. You didn't even do anything. He was just recording.
Hold on.
Yep. And that's why you're getting arrested as well, because you were both recording on his private property, initiating this, which caused a giant scene.
He spit in my face. Are you going to take him to jail?
We're going to deal with that after we deal with this.
Here, can I ask you a question? Cuffs too tight? Well, are they too tight or are they too? Are you
Obviously, we're going to bring these to property. You want us to lock up your truck?
But yeah, can I turn off? Can I turn it off? We're not going to turn it off.
I'm just making sure these are. I'm making sure. Okay. Are they too tight?
Turn off the truck.
How do you turn off? Just the keys, or there's
There's something on the inside.
if you can give me instructions, we can shut it off for you.
Okay. You gotta go inside the truck from the front.
Like inside the back of the truck?
Right, from the front.
Is it something you can give me the instructions on how to do? I'm not going to have you get back in the car just because now, obviously, if you're in custody, it's a flight risk. That's all.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think that you are, but it's how we operate. We don't let people into a car once they know what we're going.
You will be arrested
Yes, sir.
for exercising a First Amendment right.
That's your opinion. Unfortunately, the way that we're reading
And
the law,
the man that spit in my face.
we're going to deal with that after this.
Are your body cameras rolling?
Yes, sir.
They've been rolling the whole time?
Absolutely.
Even while you're talking to this individual?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sean, can you just be honest with me? Are the cuffs too tight?
Yeah.
This one's too tight.
Which one? The left one? The right one's fine?
Where are you trying to go? What's that?
Hey, Sean, do you want us to take
Is that better?
you over everything just as it is?
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah, so you want to stop, turn it off. Yeah. Can you take this out?
Yes. Okay,
So I go in through the front door,
Right. Through that little side door.
go into the back.
Right. And then you hold there's a
He's got a mic on his chest. Sean, I'll put this in the truck for you.
There's an orange light on the door. You just hold that until
I'm just going to take it right here.
Oh, it's ridiculous, man.
Here, if you can just stand there.
I'm taking this thing all the way to trial. We could lock up a Jehovah's Witness for knocking on your door. What a joke. What a joke. Girl Scouts, who's next? Girl Scouts? Knocking on people's doors? Wow. She tried to sell me cookies.
Put your hand on the lower back if you can. All right. Hop in there. I'll be with you in just 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
The Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Connecticut require that I inform you of your rights as follows. You have the right to remain silent. If you talk to any police officer, anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to consult with an attorney before you are questioned and may have an attorney with you during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. If you wish, before any questioning, if you wish to answer questions, you have the right to stop answering at any time. You may stop answering questions at any time if you wish to talk to an attorney, and you may have an attorney with you during any further questioning. My signature below certifies that I have been advised of my rights listed above. Sorry. I gotta put you back in the cell. Okay, sorry. Go on. Because I gotta get your property.
You holding up okay, John? You holding up okay? Okay. Yeah, so. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is, once he lets you call the bondsman, we're gonna book you. I think he's gonna do the computer part while I do the fingerprints, just to kind of get it moving quick, and then we go from there, okay? You're gonna wait a little bit, just with all the back and forth going on. I appreciate you being patient, okay?
Hey, Sean, I just wanted to give you an update. I'm the shift commander, so I deal with the bonds and all that kind of stuff. So he doesn't have any criminal history or anything like that, and I understand he lives in New York too.
Yeah,
Okay, but he has a permanent residence. Yeah, he's not really like flight risk or anything. So I'm gonna get him out of here. There is a bond attached to it, but it's basically he just signs his paperwork, and as long as he shows up to court, he's good to go. I'm working on yours now, so once he gets fingerprinted and released, we'll start doing your processing. Okay. Yeah. So I've been making notifications, obviously, because there's a police officer involved, so I didn't notify his chain of command and the state's attorney's office as well, because there's a police officer involved.
Just for your reference, it doesn't matter. I post whatever you put, but I was just for your knowledge, for your records, when you're going through it.
Yep.
You know, for your business owner, the same address.
Okay.
The same where, like, I show the court.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. But
Okay.
you know, like, if you look at my history, I might get arrested, but I show the court.
Okay. So there's certain. Yeah. So it's like a little bit like an algorithm type thing. It's not going to be anything crazy significant, but once I look through everything. What was that for? The charge? They give you a promise to appear? They give you a promise to appear? Yeah. Living in out of state? Oh, that's why. They're a really, really like huge city agency. So they probably didn't have the manpower to even process you or anything like that. They just give you a summons, right?
Yeah.
Piece of paper? Oh, they did? Okay.
And I signed a paper saying I was literally for an hour. But again, like, you do what you gotta do. But
Yeah. I just want to keep you in the loop and let you know where we're going. Because if I was in your situation, I'd want to feel the same way, right? So I'll have, are you doing anything right now? Do you know your lawyer's phone number?
I guess my phone.
Yeah, we can do that. Can you grab his phone? We'll grab his lawyer's phone number, and then we'll use that phone over there, okay? Actually,
I can do all the paperwork in there,
yeah.
and then we can just put it in.
Yeah, so what we'll do is when you talk to your attorney, it's a private conversation. So that phone is not recorded, so the officer will just be out of the room. You can have your own private time with your attorney. Okay. Obviously, you know that. But we'll do that in there. He'll go over a little bit of paperwork with you. All right, do you have any other questions?
No.
All right.
The bond is $75,000 cash surety. So I'm pretty sure you have to put up the whole thing. That's coming down from the top. So that's right now that's what it is. 75 cash surety. Yep. So we'll give you a chance to call bondsman if you want to go that route. The whole thing, I'm just letting you know. Okay. But I'm just we'll get through all of that.
It's $75,000 cash only bond.
Yes.
75,000 cash is crazy.
That's insane.
I'm just letting you know. That's coming from the top. That's coming from the top. Okay.
As long as it's called,
Okay.
So our chief called the inspector from the court, like I told you he would, because there's a police officer involved. The inspector told us to add criminal trespass to your charges as well, and your bond is going to be set at $75,000 cash or surety. So you can do $75,000 cash, or you can get a bondsman, which is the surety option. Okay. Do you need another attorney phone call? Okay, I'll have one of the guys come back and give you another phone call. Okay.
So, criminal trespass and breach of peace.
And voyeurism.
Voyeurism. So
yes.
Breach of peace.
Yep.
Criminal trespass.
Yep.
Voyeurism.
Yes, sir. Okay. We're gonna do.
None of those will stick because the evidence shows them not sticking. He wasn't trespassing. He wasn't disturbing the peace. And he for sure wasn't it was no voyeurism going on.
Which one?
What's going on here?
So his bond is $50,000, and the way that bonds work in Connecticut, so $50,000 or less, you can do 7% option.
So the other officer's explaining that to him right now. So he does have that percentage option. If it's 50 or more, you can't do the percentage.
Can you give me his full name so I can have an announcement talking about you, please?
His full name?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have him write it down for you. Okay, and I'll have somebody else come back and do it.
Okay, hold on. I just wanted to get it out to you.
Okay, I'll have him give you the name. I'll have somebody else come in and give you an attorney phone call. Okay. All right. And then, do you have a bondsman?
I'm just gonna call my lawyer and have him
take care of it. Yeah. So there should be a list. There's a list in that room. I'll have them give that to you too.
Okay.
All right, fellow Patriots, if you'd like to watch the full body camera footage, I will leave a link where you can do so in the description below the like button. While I'm glad the baseless felony voyeurism charge has been dismissed, I am still concerned that John Fahey, the Windham Judicial District State's attorney, is still maliciously prosecuting me and my cameraman for criminal trespassing as well as breach of the peace. The video evidence is clear. There weren't any no trespassing signs clearly posted. When told to leave, I began retreating from the property immediately and never stopped. And protesting an unhinged law enforcement officer with an LED billboard truck is not a breach of the peace. We the people all see what's happening here. They are protecting the former Sergeant Brian Fahey and retaliating against myself and my cameraman for daring to engage in a constitutionally protected activity. It's absolutely disgusting. They are dishonoring their oath. How can they engage in this sort of blatant tyranny and corruption while the world is watching? I'm really curious to find out what Brian Fahey said during his interactions with the Groton Police Department that would lead them to mute all the audio of their interactions. It must be very damning, even more damning than his threat to shoot me that went uncharged. I will not be taking any plea deals. If this case goes to trial, then that's what we'll do. I am innocent and my cameraman is innocent. They know it and we know it. We are almost 1 million strong. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss any updates on this case or any other cases. Please take a second to hit the like button and share this video anywhere you can on social media. The world needs to know what's going on in Groton Corrupticate. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.
Morning, Your Honor. Stephen Seeger for Mr. Ray.
Without the other attorney here. So for now, not only on the voyeurism count, no objections with dismissal, and for this next time.
He is AR eligible. That'll be some voyeurism charge anyways. It was obvious.
Yeah. But all right, y'all. That's that situation. Just seeing the body cam footage, just shows how corrupt things are and how terrible the police department and this entire town is. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Till then, AWB, I'm out.